Nomans would bring out Vayne mid. Nomans has these unconventional pick. You know, if there's a mid laner that would do it, I believe it would be Nomans.
I'll give you that one. Vakan is the final pick here for Galatasarey. We'll see.
For both of them. Even Santa's higher level than his AD carry. Just because he's been shoved off.
Galatasarey, if they want to take this fight, and Anasik continues to step forward, has to subjugate, has that level 6. Boss trading with Crazy off towards the top side. Hallowed Ground going to do a lot of work. Rift Herald secured. Boss jumps away. And, flash forward here. There's the stun card. They're looking for Boss. He's already used the hookshot wall dive. Hexagon made him coming out as well. Boss is ticking. And the Ignite will not quite be enough to secure that kill. However, the Rift Herald will tank up this tower. Santa's coming in from the side. Nomad's there as well. There's the first bandage toss. Zergsting is low. Bullet time gets the first kill. Second and third go over to Galatasarey, though, as an Anasik is now underneath the tower. We'll be able to get one in response, but that's a great play there for Galatasarey. They get the Rift Herald charging in. They get 3 plates in the top lane, and they manage to pick up 3 kills.
Yeah, so they're still going to get the plates here. The gold is being shared, and down towards the bottom side of the map, Argonaut is finally getting some gold for himself. He's quite slow. They don't mind just waiting around for these next types of objective, but I would love to see...
Right now it's Crazy who will be the target of Unicorns of Love's attentions. Destiny available for Balulu. Crazy underneath the tower. Hallowed Path coming in. There's the gate as well from Balulu, looking for the Sun card. Will lock up one. Santa's shot to the tower. Crazy survives. Balulu pops the stopwatch. No Man's coming in. Flash into the distortion. Gets enough damage to kill off Crazy, but Ananasik now on the wrong side of the rift. He's dead. Boss, you dive too deep. You have died too greedily. Another kill. Oh, wow.
No way.
Galatasarey just all over the map. They're just wiping the floor with the Unicorns of Love. They're mopping them up.
And that's the individual lead we always talk about with Galatasarey. I mean, Mojito might even go for another.
Shadow Assault will slow him down, and No Man's able to distort away. Should be able to get to safety here underneath this tower.
But in the end, very...
For Galatasarey at the 12-minute mark, well, 4,500 if we're being precise.
Here we go.
The TP comes in, and you said you wanted to see more action from Galatasarey. Well, they are pulling the trigger at every opportunity, and they are firing shots at Unicorns of Love. No Man's forced away. Santa's trying to dodge away as well, but No Man's ticking down with the Ignite will die to the cards. The deck is stacked against them as Galatasarey continue to push forward.
Any leverage or any extra golden experience, and now we finally start seeing Mojito excel himself in the jungle.
And the problem for Unicorns of Love is, unless you hit either a chain or a bandage toss, this is what's going to happen. You're going to chase and you're going to chase after Mojito, and you are going to die because you chase. You can't lock down a Talon. Destiny coming in from Balulu. Ananasik, third time he dies in 14 minutes of action. He has been totally shut down. This is a pick he was undefeated on in his home region. Now he's sitting at 1-3-2.
Yeah, it's not the first time today, though. We're hearing about undefeated champions go defeated finally when they face a stronger opponent, and Galatasarey, they're just excelling that pressure. We talked about the windows that you would have on Ananasik to be able to take it. But in the top side, you are finally starting to see some light because the Crazy was down so long towards the bottom side.
Galatasarey versus C9.
That does already sound like a banger.
Honestly, with how Galatasarey are playing, I'm wondering if they can challenge for first in the group. It's going to be a close one, as here they go once again. And the bullet time comes out, and Unicorns of Love have to flash like Neo from the Matrix. Boss coming in with a Hexagon made but the TP's going to join them up. Alive was the target there for Boss. He manages to survive for a very long time. In the end, he will fall. And Galatasarey with it a couple of times in the first game they played here. Mojito will secure this. Doesn't actually have the smite, but able to take it in time. That's the Ocean. And as you say, yeah, it's very respectful from Crazy, as you say, shoring up some of the weaknesses we perhaps saw from them in the TCL, some of their foibles, some of their flaws. Crazy.
But it's still going to be so difficult because, yeah, you're going to be forced to start up the objective, and then Galatasarey, they can collapse on you. Zergsting does have flash.
There goes Mojito, and Anasik is stunned up. He's going to have to flash away, and that dragon is ripe for the taking, but Zergsting's already dead, alive, forced off towards the top side as well. Stun card going on to Anasik as well as the dragon secured. That's Ocean Soul for Galatasarey, and in a 3v4, No Man's forced away, Argonaut dead, and Anasik running for the hills. No Man's goes off towards the top side. Doesn't really matter that Unicorns of Love got an equal trade in that fight. They lost the soul, and because of that, well, No Man's going to lose his life as well. Stun card, wild cards, he missed.
It's that
fine.
I mean, might be a longer chase, but I mean, he should be able to run him down here. He's got the rapid fire cannon. Zergsting is coming out from the base as well, and okay,
I mean, No Man's. Okay.
Is that execute?
Oh, that's actually well played by No Man's. Good job getting the execute. However, does mean that he is a little bit mismatched with the rest of his team's death timers. Boss going in here as Anarsic tries to join the fight. Mojito trading onto Boss. Boss will get the shutdown. Crazy going in, but the hookshot wall dive will get
careful about it, and that is the Galatasaray way. They like to take it slow, they like to not risk it until they find a team fight where they know they can outplay them.
Well, Mojito tried to jump away here, but the chains are gonna land. Santa's on the chase as well with the curse of the Sad Mummy. Mojito might be caught out. Rampage happens as Balulu is able to kill off Argonaut. Mojito still in the midst of 4 will go down. 1-for-1 trade so far in this fight. Balulu's still on the chase. Gold card locked in. Santa's locked down. Crazy jumping forward, and Santos goes in, sacrifices himself for the good of the team. He will fall. And Anarsic and No Man's survive up towards the top side. Boss will be shut down.
He's just gonna parkour all his way down to the Baron pit.
Balulu has that stun card locked in. Crazy stepping forward. There we are. Trundle stunned up. Baron disengaged from. Galatasaray deciding they didn't want to fight it without their jungler. No Man's does have that Banshees, is able to jump away. The exhaust going down, and Alive is on the chase. No Man's dashes back straight into the waiting arms of Balulu, who will secure his 5th kill of the game. Of 19 kills, he has been involved in 16 of them on this Twisted Fate.
It does slow down a potential Baron, but Balulu, he does have TP.
Does
yes, exactly. He's just going to go for it immediately. I mean, you have more members now. You can still contest it. And Anarsic, no flash though, so they need to find some sort of way to get into the pit or some sort of CC chain to kill someone.
Santos does not have Curse of the Sad Mummy. It's about to come on cooldown, and the bullet time will kill off Argonaut before Unicorns of Love really had a chance to approach. Baron down to 2,000, and Anarsic without flash, without a way into the pit, will have to give this one up. When you're 10,000 gold in the hole, perhaps you'd be hoping you picked up a little bit more throughout it. Double up is going to land out onto Argonaut. He is forced back underneath this tower. Single auto attack takes him down to half of his health pool. Boss forced down towards the bottom side of the fight. Meanwhile, Crazy continues to split push, continues to pressure by himself. This cannon minion and Alive doing a lot of work to the tower, and that is the mid lane inhibitor tower down. No Man's jumping forward. Balulu continues to have that gold card of death locked above his head, and as soon as it goes down, Unicorns of Love can step up.
There's just nothing they can do about it. The waves necessarily not even that saying. Crazy was taking care of the tier 2 turret while the rest of them was just knocking down the inhib tower. Now as a 5-man unit, they're just gonna take care of the last one down towards the bottom lane.
So here's the problem if you're Unicorns. You see that damage No Man's just did? It's gone already because Galatasaray just healed up straight away with the Ocean Soul. They then get a kill onto Santos. They then get a kill onto Boss. And Galatasaray, the TCL representatives, are looking to close out the day undefeated. 2-0 is the scoreline that will be read tomorrow by Shocks. Galatasaray in such a strong position as they continue to push in. Double inhibitors down. Baron buff remains for 50 seconds, and Anarsic, No Man's, and Argonaut really can't defend against this. Second Nexus tower goes down. Galatasaray, defying many's expectations, go undefeated on day 1.
It's huge for Turkey. We're